All right. Welcome to the regular meeting of Chiselhurst Borough Council. Today is May 4th. It's National Prayer Day. And today we had an awesome prayer service here at the church. At the, at the borough. We really did. All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. Sunshine Law, please.
Notice of this meeting have been duly advertised in compliance with provisions of the Open Public Meeting Law. Please be advised that this meeting will be audio recorded for possible later playback.
Thank you, Ms. Rose. We'll now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Chu, Hearn,
Here.
Holmes, Jordan,
Here.
Lee, Plaza,
The Plaza, Jordan. All right. All right. Can I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of April 6, 2023?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee, Plaza.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Today we're happy to have with us a presentation on health from the Health Department and Human Services. We have Julian Pagano. So I'll ask for him to come at this time. All right. No, you come up here because we're filming this and we would like to see you. The microphone does not project, so you won't. It's only for recording purposes only. So
Yeah, I'll just talk. It's fair.
okay.
How's everybody?
Good.
Good. I work over at the health department over at in Blackwood. My name is Julian Pagano. I am the superintendent for Camden County and Gloucester County Weights and Measures. I run that program with there's 5 of us in my department in Camden County, and there is 1 in Gloucester County. So I just want to talk a little bit about the health department and what we do and what different things we have going on. We have a Meals on Wheels program that we do at the health department. For anybody 65 years or older, we home deliver meals to you guys free of charge. I know during COVID we all had some hard times, a lot of people, and we were delivering meals to people during that time. We weren't really doing weights and measure stuff. We were doing more of like helping the people that were homeless and whoever needed us because of the hard times that was going on. That's a really good, that's a really, really positive thing that we do, and I actually personally myself did it with them. And we were out every day delivering meals. We probably delivered, I would say, about 1,000 meals a day. So it's a great thing. So anybody ever wants to let anybody know about it, we have that service. We have clinics in our department with the STDs. You know, they do all kinds of testing. And if anybody ever needs any help in any way, shape, or form, we're there to assist, and I can get you all the information you need on that. Also, we have a mosquito commission. I don't know if you guys are aware of what that is. They obviously do all the mosquitoes during the summertime. During the winter, they're more or less taking like samples and figuring things out, what they could do over the winter, how to prevent it, getting rid of used tires, etc. Also, we have, does anybody know what radon is? Radon's a pretty big thing. There's kits available with us at the health department. If you guys have any problems with radon, you want to get your house checked, we have kits that are at-home tests. They could take them, check them. I don't know if you guys know, but old houses, new houses, they all have radon, depending on the area and how the levels are. But like I said, they have all kinds of systems now that all can fix that issue. We have all kinds of different updates on our Camden County website on anything you need to know on anything in the county. You know, events. We have also, not only the health department, we have events for like different concerts and stuff all around Cherry Hill and all that area. So, what else? We have, trying to think. We have narcotic, the overdose. We have the overdose awareness. They have the program. They have all kinds of different outreach programs with all that stuff. What else? Trying to think. Basically, if there's any other things you guys that can think of, I'd be more than happy to, if you guys want to give me information, I can bring it back to my department and ask if there's anything else we need. But we also have well and septic that does all the well and septic tanks, because I think Chiselhurst does have well and septic.
Yes.
So I'm from Williamstown. I live right down the road. So, like I said, I have well and septic in my house and older house. So we have the inspectors that do the well and septic tanks to make sure you guys pass for your housing.
Does it cost money for that?
So we come out, the inspectors, so we have a septic and well department, they come out and do the inspections, and they deal with the boroughs and all that stuff. They make sure it's in compliance, to make sure it passes or fails, and like I said, they're there to help. We're not, all of us at our department, we're there to help. So my department specifically, like we do, I don't know if you guys know what we do, weights and measures. Anybody know what we do?
I know
Anybody?
always a mistake.
Yeah, so we're a compliance department. We enforce Title 51. We make sure everybody gets what they're paying for. You guys all go to the store and buy groceries, right?
Right.
Everybody buys into the store. We all buy blueberries. We buy everything. So
Yeah.
we get gas every day. So we make sure that you guys are getting what you're paying for.
Okay.
So we do weight, count, or measure. So anything, tanning salons, the gas station in Chiselhurst, and like I said, I run Gloucester County too. So we not only have everybody here, we have like 600 square miles. So it's
Okay.
pretty intense, but. Like I said, we're here to help, and anything you guys ever have any problems with anything, I have my business cards. I wouldn't mind giving you guys, and you guys can reach out to me anytime. I'm always available. I tell everybody, anybody calls any consumer, I'm 24/7. They call me at all times. So because we have things that happen all different hours of the day. We actually deal with a lot of police. We do a lot of the scale. We also do like the what is it called? Let me think. The jewelry scales. So we have a lot of people, like when you go to the jewelry stores, you're supposed to check their license, all their information. They have to have all their pictures to make sure the carat's right and correct. And if it's not, the violations come from us, and we enforce that. So
Really?
we work with a lot of the prosecutors. Yeah, we deal with a lot of that stuff. So we go to court. We're on a court base. We go to court. So it's fun. It gets interesting. But we're like I said, anything at the health department, we're here to help. And it's same thing with my department. So it's a great thing, and I appreciate you guys taking this time to let me speak with you guys. And if there's
Thank
anything
you
else
for
you have any
being
questions, I'll feel free to ask.
Yeah, I have a question. For the radar, do you provide that free of charge? let's say,
Yes,
for the
so-
senior citizens?
So I actually have an email that I can give you for Casey Baker. She has appointment only, but I can give you her email, and you could ask her anything you need to know about it. But they do have kits, and they do, let me see, I think they do the schedule to pick up the kits. They bring them right to the health department. So if anything, I'm in the air. I can just drop it off to you guys if you need it too. So if you need it, I could drop it to you, or you can be here at the health department. She'll give you all the kit you need, and you get it sent out, and they test it for you. So it's a good thing. That's being proactive. We need to do that, because the way everything's changing now with the climate, everything's up and down. Even the new homes and the old homes have them. So that's a great question. I like that. So if you ever need them, we're more than happy to bring them to you if you have to. So
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I figure because of the senior citizens
Yeah.
in the township that they're probably not aware.
yeah, and that's what, like I said, so we're trying to push like all the things that we do that a lot of people don't even know. We have also at our department, I'm sorry to be off topic, but we also have a library, a tool library. It's called Sustainable. I don't know if you guys know what Sustainable is. It's a tool library. They rent tools out to everybody. If you need a chop saw or a chainsaw or shovels, it's all free of charge. So if you guys are doing handy stuff, they have screwdrivers. They give you screws, nuts, bolts, anything you need.
I
We
need to come
provide it free of
visit.
charge. So you guys, we donate them. So if I was cleaning one of my customers' house, let's say I have a customer that was giving rid of some stuff, I just go there and they leave it on the side of the house, and we pick it up, the county, and we bring it to a library, and we let anybody can go in at any time. Anybody in Camden County can go in there and, hey, I need a chop saw for a project I'm doing, or I need screws for cabinets. It's all free of charge. And that's something that not a lot of people know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of things in our avenue that we do at the health department that not many people know about at that facility. So we have a plant sale this Saturday. I don't know if anybody wants to go. We have a plant sale at Sustainable. It's all this Saturday from 9 to 2. You got plants for like $3, and it's all grown in our facility.
Plant.
So, yeah, plant
And
sale.
where is this located?
This is over at Lakeland. It's Sustainable. It's this
Yeah.
Saturday. It's actually on the Camden County Today website. If you want to look it up, it'll tell you. And Valerie and Chris Waldron are the ones that run that department. They give you more info. But this Saturday we'll be there, and they'll be selling plants to anybody.
Is it just this Saturday?
Just this Saturday, and I think if I'm not mistaken, if they have any other extra, they'll do it the following Saturday. But usually they sell out.
Do you know what time?
It's 9 a.m. I actually just spoke to Valerie this morning. I think it's 9 a.m. Or no, it's 10. I'm sorry. It's 10 a.m. on. But I can clarify that if you want. After I'm sitting down, I can make a text and ask.
Okay.
But that's a good thing too. You guys are we're all gardening right now. We're all getting our plants ready for the season. So we have the greenhouses. So
I have another question.
Yeah, I want to get you too. I'm forgetting about it, I promise.
Me too.
I just wanted to know, I know, Councilwoman Holmes, she's not here at the moment. She's on vacation, so she's excused today.
Good for her. I'll be in Disney next Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with the
Awesome.
kids, it'll be fun.
I'll be in suitcase. I was just wondering, would the county, if the town wanted to do a community garden, you know, is there any way that the county would be willing to help with that? Because that was one of her projects that she's
Okay. Yeah,
working on.
I could. So what I could do is this: I could take that down. I could talk to Valerie. I can get you in touch with Valerie and Chris Waldron. Chris Waldron is the one that runs the Department of Sustainable.
Okay.
He would definitely. I would definitely ask him, and he would give me anything I need to know. But I think they probably would, because the county with that kind of stuff, they love to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Because we
that's-
decorate all the county. You know, so all of our flowers that we grow in our county, that's where they go in the parks. That's why all the
Okay.
so all the different places you see in the parks, like all the signs, "Welcome to Camden County," like that's all decorated by our, you know, our the what are they called? The people that put the flowers down. They actually put the flowers down. They
The
decorate.
landscapers, the
Well,
gardeners.
well, they actually called something. I forget. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. But
I don't know.
it's like a floor of flowers, whatever. But they put all the flowers. So we grow them and we plant them in our, you know, in,
I
in
love
the whole
it.
county. Yeah,
So-
it's a
so-
good thing. Yeah.
Her name is Monica Holmes. So
Okay.
her email's on our website.
Yeah, I
You
can take
reach
down.
out to her.
What I could do is I can get. Does she have a email or no?
Yes.
Can I get it from you afterwards if you don't
Yes,
mind? Yeah, I'll get it from her, and then I can ask. I can basically get Chris's information, and I can email it to Monica if you like.
Yes,
And that'd be
please
good.
do,
And they can-
because
she
she's
can reach
been
out to
trying
you.
to
Yeah.
figure out a way to
But
do
some things I know a decent amount, but some of the stuff,
Right.
the
Right.
fine stuff, I'll ask definitely.
it. Okay.
Now, do you have anything for home repairs for people over 60 or whatever?
So as in, like, what do you mean,
Like-
like someone to fix things?
Yeah, yes. they
So
may be-
no, but we do. Like I also think when we during the pandemic and other times, like if you guys needed air conditioner and your air conditioner broke in the house,
Are
we were
you
giving air
serious?
conditioners out too.
What?
Yeah, so if you had a broken air and you guys were, I think it's, you know, if you're 65 or if you had someone in the house that they broke their, we would deliver an air conditioner. We had like
Yeah.
500 of them. We went out. I actually personally went out and we're delivering air conditioners, but the people didn't have them.
Wow.
So it's some like there's a lot. Like I said, if you have anything you guys ever would need, it's always good to ask. And you could contact me and I could ask because I pretty much can ask anybody on what's going on, but you know I could always
Yeah, I
ask
know.
around.
Like, not just elderly, but handicapped and, don't have
Well, we do a
family.
lot for the. So we have the senior program. You guys know about the senior citizen program we have at the what's it called, the health department. So we do a lot of stuff for the seniors. We have they have all kinds of events and things. They actually have a program in our facility at the health department. They do it.
Wow.
During COVID it wasn't happening, but now it came back again. But it's called Senior Services. They have a senior department where the elderly come and they have dance parties. It's
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's people don't even know, and that's why we came here to promote this. So you guys understand, there's so many different things that everybody does that we don't know, and that's a good thing.
Can I
Yeah.
pause for 1 second? Because
Absolutely.
some people in the audience would like to
Yeah, absolutely.
say something,
Back.
but I would have to open it up to the public
Okay.
just for your presentation. So, can I get a motion in a second to open up to the public for the presentation for Mr. Julian
Pagano.
Pagano
Yeah, it's fine.
for a Q&A, for a brief Q&A. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hurd,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza.
Yes.
All right, this is just anyone from the public that wishes to ask a question to Mr.
Pagano.
Pagano.
Yeah.
The radar,
The radar, yes.
can you bring some to the borough and the people, they could come and pick them up here?
Yeah, I could actually. I have
And
Casey's
rather
number.
than go to the county, you say, we have them at your disposal at the borough hall, you could come and pick them up. And also all that stuff that you're talking about, can they have, in papers, then all the services
Yeah, I could ask.
that are
Absolutely.
available, have them at the borough, that way the people, they can come
Absolutely.
here and look at it, and a number
I'll
for
let
they
Lynn
could
know.
get in touch with you. It makes it a lot easier
Yes.
because not everyone is able to go
On the computer.
to the computer
Yes, I
or
understand.
to or your department. Rather, they could come up here and here they will let them know this is what you have
Absolutely.
available for you. you know, are you disposable and not free of charge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that's the best part.
And that's why I'm here. I came because you would know if it wasn't for me they coming. And
I
I'm glad
didn't
you
know.
guys are interested. That's good.
And like you said, the air
Listen, take a
conditioning-
ride to the health department. I'll give you a whole tour this week.
The air conditioners, you know,
Yeah,
a lot
like-
of the people, they didn't.
Absolutely.
Even know
And
about
like I said, if you're a county resident and you're struggling, they have these services. that we-
Service,
absolutely.
you know,
I will definitely reach out to Lynn and I will tell her to
And
maybe
the
see if
county,
we
they
can
should
pamphlet.
make all the borough, you know, all the boroughs, this is what we have
Yeah.
available.
So we
for
pay
you.
taxes for it. This is what it's
And-
for. You know, it's we want this.
Did you
If
have
we
smoke
call,
detectors
put-
too?
I'm sorry. I think they do. I can let me double check with I think it'll be Claudia. I could ask. So I have, like I said, I can give you guys my email and you guys can ask me anything you guys want. I will definitely 100% follow through and ask you whatever you guys need. And I remember they were giving smoke detectors out too. I think they were getting sweaters out, vacuums, they had all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's a good thing. Now you got getting the people that need them. You know, it's like anything.
Now, if I called you, you know, or emailed you.
Yeah, you call me. I told you anytime you want, you call me.
Would you give me a tour?
Yeah, well, I could.
Or
So
whatever.
I personally could probably do it if they would allow. I would be more than happy to walk you through the building. But you know, talk to my director and see how we could do it. But this is a great. That would be a great opportunity. I would love that. And this is what we like. We like to see this.
We're having Chiselhurst Day, June 3rd.
Okay.
Councilwoman Lee, she would be the one that you would contact.
Okay. Absolutely.
Can the county please come out?
Yeah. So June 3rd. So I will touch base. So if you don't mind, like I said, if you could email me whatever anything you guys would like, any kind of thoughts you guys have, anything questions, I could definitely put something together and talk to Lynn and gather the thoughts with Carrie L, my director, and we could get something together. 100%, absolutely.
Anyone
Yes.
else from the public?
Regarding, the mayor had asked, was there a fee like for the well and a septic?
So the well and septic, I can double check with Chris Nadio. He's the one the
Right.
supervisor there. I'm pretty sure the county. So you're asking, like, say if you have a problem with your well, is that what you're asking, or septic
Or to check it,
Or
right?
to check it.
to check it?
Right.
So
The mayor had asked for if there was a fee, but I think all the questions confuse you.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if the county applies a fee. They might. I'm not sure, but with them, they have a certain protocol they have to follow, like we all do. So
Okay.
I could definitely, like I said, if you want, I give you I could ask Chris and get the answer back to you, and that'd be perfect. And he can tell you all about the well and septic program and how it works. Absolutely.
And the other question would be regarding the,
Well, so.
the tools you said.
Yes, that's a great
Okay.
one. this
Yeah,
one, so this
Because I
one's.
just had to rent a pickup truck.
We don't rent pickup. We don't get pickup trucks.
Wait a minute, I just had to rent a pickup truck to get soil and mulch and had all my neighbors come out and unload it because I couldn't unload it. That worked out for an hour.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have the help, it would have been more than that, but it only cost me $25. But renting tools is very expensive.
They have them all. They're all free of charge.
Okay, but is there like a time limit?
So no, you go in, you give them your name, you give them your license, so you're not just taking the stuff and never returning it.
Right, right.
And it's a lender program. Like they got
Right, so
bicycles
it's like a
too. We have
24
bicycles
hours?
too, everyone.
Right.
If you guys need bikes for the summertime and you want to drive around your development, we have bikes too. So we collect them from the Camden County Police Department. So a lot of police departments, Chiselhurst, anybody, they get a stolen bike, comes in, the borough gets it, they end up giving it to the town, the county, wherever it is, and we take it. We have guys that are there, and they are volunteers. They come there on their own time, and they refurbish the bikes, new tires, new tubes, and they put them out in the shed out back. And you come with your family, and you take a bike and you use it. Now you give your license and all your stuff to make sure but you could use it forever. They have bikes that are beautiful, like beach cruisers, everything. And everything is donated, a lot of stuff. So, like, I'm telling you, I personally just cleaned out one of my one best friend's family's house, and I had all kinds of stuff. I donated it all to them. They came with the truck, they picked it up, and we did it, and it went to somebody else. And that's what we want to see. We want to
That's
see you guys use that. This is a huge thing, the sustainable, which not many people know about. It's a tool library. It's right on the Camden County website. You type in sustainable, the tool library, and you guys will be mind-boggling. You walk through there, it's crazy. Tools after tools, just everything.
Question. Do you guys take clothes donations as well?
So I don't know about the clothes, but I think if I'm not mistaken, Crit is she runs the public safety department, and she does a lot of like the homeless stuff and all that. And I actually personally, my daughter, my son, I have a 5-year-old, 2-year-old, so all their old clothes I give them to her, and she goes like to the hats for the homeless, or whatever the things are, she does all the outreach programs,
Yeah.
and she gives them away. So
Gotcha.
if you guys ever need to give stuff away, the county would be more than happy to take it. I'm pretty sure we have a direct person for that, but I got to double check on that. I don't know who it would be. I just deal with Crit person. I just call myself and, hey, Crit, I have a bunch of stuff for the baby if you guys want it, and she takes it and gives it away. I know it goes to a good cause. So, and it's the same thing. Like I said, it works both ways. Like if she knows somebody that has stuff, she can give it. So I donate everything. Anything I can give, I'd rather not throw it out. I'm not a throwaway person. I like to reuse. So if I can give to somebody, I will. But like I said, that tool library it's an asset for everyone. And I hope you guys understand. You guys got to get right over there.
Yeah.
And I think they're open on Saturdays too, if I'm not mistaken. But Monday through Friday we're there. I think it's 8 to like 4. But I can get the time for it. Yeah.
So you have to drop it off there, it's not a.
Drop what? I'm sorry.
If you have clothes or anything that you would like to donate to.
I got to double check with that.
Do they co-
I got to double check on if they even accept them as far as there's a program. But I could, me personally, I would give them the Crit and she would give them away. But I'm not sure if there's an area. Like I know you guys have drop offs. We have all those drop off boxes in the shop rights and all that.
Yes.
But I don't know if there's a specific, because I don't know how they go about, health, like how it is with
Right.
cleanliness. I don't know how they do all that stuff. But like I said, if there is that question, I could definitely, like I said, I'll give you my email and you can email me. I could definitely look into it for you, 100%. But you guys got to take advantage of the tour library. I'm telling you, especially you just did mulch. You could have had pitchforks and shovels, and they have battery operated drills. You name it, they have it. Whatever you donate, and the more people donate stuff, the more stuff they have. They have a whole first floor of everything you need. Like
Okay.
it's really nice. It's a great thing.
Well, thank
So
you so
I don't know if
much.
there's any other question you guys have, but if you guys ever have anything you guys need, I'm going to give you my email. You guys can just shoot me an email, and I'd be more than happy to assist you anything you guys need.
All right,
And
thank
I
you.
appreciate you giving me the time to do this. It was nice. This is what I like. This is awesome. You guys learned a lot on things what we do, and like I said, I don't just do weights and measures. I do everything with the county. I
do everything.
We do it all. So that's what we're here for. We're here to help in every aspect when you guys need. So my buddy actually lives right next door to you guys. My buddy Brandon.
Oh, okay, great.
So, like I said, it's a great town. I love this town. It's a great
Okay.
town. So I
Thank
look
you
forward to
so
hearing
much.
from you guys. But yeah, anything you guys need, I'm gonna give you
Second.
I'll give you my email, and you guys can just shoot me some emails, and I'll take care of you guys.
All right, thank you
If
so
I
much.
can give you a tour, I will. I promise.
Call me now.
I make a consult here.
Can I get a motion in a second to close the portion of the question and
My truck, I should, but it's not. I can drop them back off to. If you don't mind, if I'm in the area tomorrow, I'm at work. I can drop some.
Close on
business cards off
Friday.
and handle
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
closed on Friday for this portion, but if,
I can drop them to the police station.
yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the officers, and I can give you my email. And I'll write it all down for you.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming out today. Can I get a motion in a second to close the Q&A portion for the public?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee, Plaza,
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. This right here.
Yeah.
Ordinance 2023-4, an ordinance amended ordinance 2022-2, fixing the compensation of officers and employees of the Borough of Chiselhurst, County of Camden, State of New Jersey is hereby approved on second and final reading. Can I get a motion in a second to open this meeting to the public on ordinance 2023-4?
So move.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Anyone from the public wishes to speak on ordinance 2023-4, please come forth at this time. Anyone? Oh, you come get this. No, this is not yours. But okay. Okay, no one from the public wish to come speak on ordinance. Can I get a motion in a second to close this meeting to the public?
So move.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Ordinance 2023-4, an ordinance amended ordinance 2022-2, fixing the compensation of officers and employees of the Borough of Chiselhurst, County of Camden, State of New Jersey, is hereby approved on second and final reading. Can I get a motion in a second to approve second and final reading?
So move.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
All right, the motion is carried. Ordinance 2023-5, ordinance releasing, extinguishing, and vacating any and all public right to certain paper streets located within the borough of Chislehurst, county of Camden, state of New Jersey is hereby approved on second and final reading. Can I get a motion and a second to open this portion of the public on ordinance 2023-4?
So moved.
5, sorry. Second, moving second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza.
Yes.
From the public, if you wish to come forth at this time, this is the ordinance. This is the property owners. The adjacent property owner. Yeah, you come on forward.
Yeah, so anyway, I was.
Can you get your name and address for the record? Sorry about
My
that.
name is Joel Wiley, 807 4th Avenue, Chislehurst, New Jersey. I don't think I need to speak.
No, it doesn't project, it's just for the,
Okay.
recorded, sorry.
Okay, sure. Joel Wiley, 807 4th Avenue, Chislehurst, New Jersey, 08089.
Okay,
And I saw where you were gonna open up Oak Avenue and we're gonna split it. But I just had some questions about it, and I think I spoke with you earlier.
Yes.
I did speak with the surveyor,
Okay.
so he told me he would add an additional like 33 feet to the, starting at the front of the property, our property
Okay.
line, which was fine, but I did notice in his assessment, that it has, 4.79 acres, and it's actually, 4.2 acres to start. He
your
has-
property, correct?
My property,
Okay.
right, And then, the additional area was gonna add another, 0.259 acres to the land, which he has it totaling up at 4.338 acres, where it should be, 4.538 acres. So I
Okay.
just wanted to get that on the record. I noticed that that was incorrect, and I actually pulled it up online, and I also have the original property acreage from when the house was built.
Okay,
So I just want to make that correction and make sure that we had a clear understanding on that.
okay, great. And also, well, we talked to, Mr. Bayshore is here from our engineer department.
Okay.
And also talked to him about, putting the, what's it called again?
Property marker.
Property markers
Oh, yeah, thank
out.
you. Yeah.
And because this is, fairly new and you got new people moving in next door, we don't want to have any problems because it's a paper road and all that. So the borough will, cover that cost to go out there and
Oh,
put
thank
those
you.
there. So I
Right.
just want to make sure everybody is happy and
And-
comfortable, and that's very important because you want to know where your property is. Like, we can't do that for everybody. This is vacating a paper road. I don't want
Right.
people calling me because they will, ask me to do that. So, Mr. Rowan, we want to just make those adjustments in the ordinance.
Okay. So,
Mr. Bayshore?
The discrepancies between his tax assessment and our actual survey.
Okay.
Our areas are based on the actual deeds,
Okay.
so the discrepancies with the tax assessor.
Okay, so we're gonna have to get you
So Yeah.
connected with the tax assessor as well, so she can also make those changes.
make the changes. Okay, and as well, thanks.
Tina, and she should be here Mondays at 5 to 7. But Mr. Rowan, are you able to send her an email?
Yeah, I can.
Alright.
You want to reach out to her too, or just put
If
me
you
on?
give me your contact information, I can do that. yeah.
Okay, so just so we all on one
Right.
accord and one
And I
same
actually
page.
had the original, the entire borough, the lots and the sizes or what have you.
Okay.
But thank you, because with new neighbors, they just moved in, I didn't want any confusion. I just want to know exactly where our line starts and ends, so.
Exactly.
I appreciate that. I think that was gonna be my next question, so you answered it.
I tried to beat
Welcome
you
to the
too.
borough.
That's why I had Anthony call you instead of me, because
You
he's
can come forward.
the expert in it.
Okay, all right, well, thank you.
You have a question? Come
So
on.
my next question would be, being that we're doing this now, would that
Come
be
come
I'm
come
sorry.
up here. Sorry.
Would that be another increase in the taxes?
It's easy to say your name and address on the record.
Tommy Washington, 807 4th Avenue.
We talked about that. We
All right, go ahead. Say that question again. I'm sorry.
So my question is, being that we're moving forward and with what the borough is doing, would that be another increase on our property taxes?
I mean, based upon that, it'll be a nominal increase. That is going to be on improved land, adding whatever amount of feet came up on that survey. You can ask the tax assessor what that exact amount will be. When I say nominal, I don't mean it's gonna be like hundreds of dollars or anything like that. But you know, any kind of increase in size of your lot, when it's reassessed by the county and borough, it will be taken into consideration when your taxes are assessed.
Okay, so my next question would be, being that we didn't enforce this, is that the neighbors enforced this in regards to saying how the property was gonna be where we at right now? I mean, if
I won't say the neighbors enforced it out. It was done evenly amongst everyone who's adjacent. It was done evenly in that
No,
capacity.
I think what he's
no.
saying is they're the ones who initiated it. And what I would like to know is, I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
I would like to know, is there any way for it to be, at least this year, abated, like not increased, because they really didn't ask for
I mean,
it.
well, I mean, you don't
And the
have,
people that-
you don't have to take it. It can be is it an offer for you to take it now before you didn't receive any notice from anybody saying no. I know there was an individual who was concerned about the cost of taxes. I'm presuming probably was you. You and I didn't speak beforehand, but yeah, you're not forced to take that land.
Oh, so they don't have to take
You
it?
don't have to.
Then where does it go then? Like, where does it
I
go?
mean, you got a couple options. I mean, either you can offer it to another one of the adjacent owners, depending upon what makes sense, or we can keep it. But if it gets landlocked, then it's not worth it. I mean, you know, it happens. Normally, we got some landlocked to get it to the.
Well, I'm going to talk to her on Monday.
okay,
All right.
all right,
And,
thank you.
So you just want to know what the number is before you decide to accept it. I guess you want to know.
Yeah, just say-
in concept.
Because if
Right,
it's like
because
$100 or
we-
$200, I understand what you're saying. You
Yeah,
don't
you
want
don't.
that because you didn't ask for that. You know, I understand exactly what you're saying because you didn't ask for this.
So what she can give you is the rate of what it is now, and give you an idea of what it would be if it under the current assessment. But when it's redone, then it's going to be a little different. But based upon that, I did speak to her about that, about that proposition in general. It's not like a large sum of money. Now, all money matters.
Right.
But it's not going to be like, oh, my taxes are $500. It's not that type of
Add on.
situation.
Yeah, I just want to
I
make
think
sure
she
we.
said it was like a couple. I think she did say it was like a couple dollars.
It-
Okay,
like
so
a
that's
couple
fine.
dollars, but
That's fine.
but I understand what you're saying. You don't want to accept this, and then you want to know exactly what
later
you're
on,
walking into,
we're stuck
and
in
that's
this.
fair.
Now, I
That-
haven't seen it with my eyes. Now, if you go put a shed on there or a pool or something like that, then the county
They-
sees it and they do their
they
thing.
can't do that.
Then that'll be a different situation later on. They go, oh, there's more land here. It's improved.
Right.
You know, then you can have that battle if you need to
I don't think we're talking
with
about
the
that much
assessor.
land.
You know, and appeal.
Okay.
But you know, it does have an effect. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it won't have an effect.
Okay.
Right now, it's a nominal amount of money.
It's
Okay,
not
so
like
that's
it's a whole lot of land where they're gonna build something or even add a shed.
Right.
If they're
Talking
2
just
feet, it's like when they
Yeah.
stand on it and move forward. That's about what they're getting. So I understand what you're saying here. You understand? So
So I just don't want us to be locked into something and be like, oh, well, we came for the hearing and this is what we settled on.
Right.
And then later on, it comes back to be something to bite us in the back. So
Okay.
just want to make sure that we're clear on that, and being that all of this is coming to us because of someone else.
Yeah, like say for instance, it's hypothetical. I'm not don't say I am going to do it. In concept, would make sense, right? Say that you get it assessed next year by the tax assessor of the borough. I can't speak to the county, and then in the worst case scenario, she says, "Oh, your taxes went up $300, and it's because of that." Then you could appeal that, and then we will work that out and say, "No, we're going to
Okay.
bring this
All
down."
right. That's
But
clarity.
but that's not going to
That
happen.
makes me
She already
feel a whole lot
was aware
more
of that. Yeah.
comfortable. All right.
no, I
Thanks.
want everybody to be comfortable
Yeah.
because I understand what you're saying. Because y'all was over there in your own land minding your business.
Right.
So I get it.
Right.
And this came to you.
Yes.
And you. So
Yes.
Yeah, and part of, not to cut in, but part of the road actually cuts into the neighbors, part of their fence or
Yes,
something like that.
everything.
So they needed to have it done to
Right.
be able to exist where they were. So, the whole idea was that it would extend the full length of our property, but cover them, so they kind of was living on something that wasn't theirs.
Right.
So that's how the whole thing came up, so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. I understand
Thank
that.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Now here. Anyone else from the public?
So I don't need to follow up with the tax assessor. You're largely good, right?
No, we'll still follow up.
Still follow up with her. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get the exact amount, but I'll guarantee you're not going to get hit. I'll make sure.
Yeah. Anyone else from the public wish to speak on this ordinance?
I mean, I can help you.
You have to come up here.
Oh, well.
Hi, everybody. I'm LaRonda Pritchett, 213 Cleveland Avenue.
How you doing?
I just wanted to say that I'm a title agent, licensed producer. If you need help with searching, such as the map you had, the tax map, and dividing the acreage and things like that with the assessor, if you need something or some kind of help like that, I can provide to you my phone number, and I can help you with when you talk to the tax assessor.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Can I get a motion in a second to close this portion of the meeting to the public?
So move.
Okay, roll call.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee, Plaza,
Yes.
Okay, right here. Ordinance 2023-5, ordinance releasing, extinguishing, and vacating any and all public rights to certain paper streets located within the borough of Chiselhurst, county of Camden, state of New Jersey, is hereby approved on second and final reading.
So moved.
Can I get a motion in a second to approve the second and final reading?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Motion is carried. Resolution 23-106, approve, wait, right here. Oh, yeah, no, this. No, wait on this. Oh, now another one. Sorry, guys. A lot of ordinances today. Ordinance 2023-6. An ordinance by the Borough of Chiselhurst regulating the keeping of backyard chickens on residential property and amending the code of the Borough of Chiselhurst is hereby introduced on first reading and shall be considered for adoption after publication to be held on June 1st, 2023, after publication of the same. Can I have a motion in a second?
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Resolution 23-106, approve governing body certification of compliance with US EEOC.
So move.
Second.
Move the second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Resolution 23-107, introduce 2023 municipal budget of the current year and sewer utilities fund budget totaling appropriations $4,034,307.
So move. That's a lot of money.
Listen, let me tell you
That's
something.
a lot of money.
My sister, she is a CFO engineer in Jersey City, and she would just crack up at me when I just read that right now. So I have to laugh at my own self. She deals with like 80-something million dollars on a daily basis. So, and happy birthday to you tomorrow, Cinco de Mayo for her. Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
All right, resolution 23-108, confirm cancellation of property tax due to in-rem foreclosure.
So move.
Second.
Move the second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Resolution 23-109, approve open space application for fencing accessories at Leanna Harris Park.
So move.
Second.
Moved in second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
All right, that motion is carried, but I want to say something about this. All right, so the Challenge Park, the equipment is on the way, and it's on the truck to be delivered. Some people had some concerns and questions. They thought that we were taking out the tot lot and moving a tree that was planted in there, which is not so. It's a whole another park that's coming. If you remember, well, before the pandemic, it was the I forgot what it's called. The stuff that's underneath the ground is already there in place. They did that already. So now the equipment is coming. It's for children with disabilities, adults with disabilities, stuff like that, so they can come and play at the park and be safe. So a sign was down there. Now I'm not happy that somebody moved our sign, stole the sign, took the sign away. I don't know why someone would do that. It was like deep in the ground, so you had some time to dig up the sign and move it. But I don't like people touching our stuff like that, because it did, we paid for that sign too. So that wasn't cool. So if you see something, say something, please. I mean, it's a gigantic sign, so it would be mighty ridiculous to just be walking around with it. I don't even know how they carried it, but anyway, nonetheless, the challenge park is coming.
Okay.
And I'm thankful for that. It's been a long time coming, so soon you'll see the equipment out there. You'll see the guys out there and the girls putting it together, and then we'll have a ribbon cutting, opening for the child's park and also the dog park as well. Okay. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's why the sign is no longer there, because somebody stole it. Okay.
Serious.
All right, so Resolution 23-110, resolution authorizing payment number 1 to Aeroac Paving Company Incorporation for the reconstruction of Zimmerman Avenue and 6th Avenue. Can I get a motion in a second?
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Resolution 23-111, authorize appointment of probationary police officer.
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
I think this is a great idea, and I thank the council for saying yes to appoint this young lady. She has been an awesome gem here already to the borough, and I know that she'll do great and awesome things, and hopefully she can come back next month so we can meet her and you can see her on camera. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right.
Do you have to walk on that piece for, already, but
Yes. Turn it over to the solicitor at this time.
I think a resolution authorizing, the mayor to contract with Lieutenant Delray Pointer for a 3-year term.
So move.
Second.
Move to second. Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you've been doing a fine job, like we said. And we
you have.
appreciate all the hard work you've been doing here in the borough.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump down to, can I get a motion in a second to approve the bills for payment?
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
Okay, can I get a motion in a second to open this meeting to the public?
So move.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Hearn,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Plaza,
Yes.
All right, this meeting is now open to the public. From the public, if you wish to come forth, please come forth, state your name, and just the first part of your address, and address your questions to me. If I can answer it, I will do so. If not, we have our solicitor here, and also our acting chief is here as well, who can answer any questions. Anyone from the public wish to come and speak at this time?
Yes,
Okay, just, one after another.
my name is Andres Plaza from 6th Avenue.
Yes.
And the question I have will be on resolution number 12.
Yes.
When they do the paving of their, on 6th Avenue, whatever they're gonna do over there, that's for the engineer.
Right now, 6th Avenue, there's no funding.
Okay, it says, I was just reading, if they could, whenever that project done, if they could put some speed bumps to eliminate the people traveling through there, 50 miles an hour, they're making a stop on Elm Street, because the police cannot be there every day with a radar trying to make a stop. They have some other stuff to do. If they could, a speed bump could be installed like they do in Philly on 5th Avenue. They have the rubber speed bumps. That would be great. That would eliminate the people flying up and down through there.
Okay.
That that's something to look forward to, and that will help cut down the speeders, because they usually do their, when from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, when everybody's coming and going from work, that's when they do a lot of the speeding. I'm able to say so because I look at them myself,
Right.
and I have seen the police there, but they cannot, like I said, they cannot be there every day to trying to stop that.
Okay. So that's something that we could talk, you could talk to them about? Okay.
Right now, there's no funding in place to be doing Sixth Avenue.
Right.
So in future budgeting cycles, we can look into that.
Okay. All right. I know our CFO was talking about I don't know how well it helps, but getting one of those signs for the police department. You know how you ride through the town sometimes and you see you're going this fast or whatever. That sometimes gets people's attention, and they're like, oh, some people don't even care, but some people actually say, oh, okay, we might slow down. But I know the police have been out there, but like you said, Mr. Plaza, they can't be out there all the time, so we'll definitely take that into consideration when
Yeah,
we're...
this people will detour the people. They know that they cannot fly over because they're gonna have damage to the car. They have to stop regardless.
Yeah.
I see people, they go on 6 and Elm, where they have the stop sign. People that fly right through.
Yeah.
Because they know it's a 4-way stop. If I don't, it said, well, everybody will have to stop, so they take their chances.
Right.
And I see them up, up and down every day, and basically they're the same offenders.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I did send over, during the meeting to the tax assessor, your situation and questions, as well as yours too. So she's here on Monday, right?
Yes.
So by the time you speak to her Monday, if you come like in the afternoon, she'll have a chance to have already reviewed that, and then she can answer your questions.
Okay. So my next concern would be, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna say at least 12 years. When Garfield changes into 4th Avenue, years ago, there used to be a street light on that bend. Okay? Something happened and they took the 2 street light out.
Oh.
And a lot of time, that curb is dark. I don't know why no one never even brought this to their attention, because either when they leave from the White Horse Pike and they come in and they push it coming around that bend. But in the winter, when the weather is bad, not lately within the last 2 years, there wasn't any accident on that bend.
Okay.
But if anybody been in this borough, as long as we've been in this borough, there used to be 4 signs when you coming around that bend, it was arrows.
Right.
Someone took those signs out, and it's only 2 signs there now.
Okay.
And that bend is dark. Now, my neighbor, which is further up, there is a street light at his mailbox.
Okay.
But when you get around that bend,
Around the bend.
approaching that bend, 2 street lights they took down, they never replaced. So if that's something that the borough can look into, not just for us, but just saying the safety of the community.
Yes.
Because a lot of people who comes down, when you leave from that church, that's a slope.
Yes.
And in the winter, if you don't be careful, you're gonna get tangled up. We done had like 4 mailboxes that we replaced
Wow.
on that bend.
Whoa.
So I'm just saying, if the borough, if we can look into saying, put the 2 street light back that was there, but once you clear the bend and going back to the pike, there's street lights, but there's no lights on that bend.
Okay. Is there any way we can email the county?
Actually, you had to call the electric company. The lights belong to them.
Right, but it's the county road on
No, I know. Well, I wanted a light over at the child's playground, and we contacted the electric company, and they took care of it.
who paid for it?
They did. We just had.
Electric company
Yeah,
paid for it?
it's a 150-watt bulb, and we're paying for the electricity. They
Okay,
paid
alright.
for the
And it
light.
was there,
Can you
but
contact
they,
them?
through the years, they
You wanna
removed
contact
them. Thank you.
Miss Rose is gonna contact the electric company. There's a couple people that have reached out to us about lights as well, that actually have, handicapped children in the area and stuff like that. The actual street is
Yeah. 4th and Garfield.
4th
Because
and
it
Garfield.
changes.
That right there is Garfield.
Yeah.
That is still Garfield.
Where
Where
the,
the bin is
where the
at.
bed
Yeah,
is
the band
at.
is Garfield, yeah, it changes
And I'm
once you
gonna
go.
ask you, if you could reach out to Tavares to see if we could order some more of those signs.
Yeah, because it was
That
for
go-
original.
Yeah, somebody took all the signs out in the post. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I'll reach out to Tavares and see if,
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
about the signs for the bank.
And to add to that,
Them things up the.
it's a lot of black ice when it's cold and snowing and that type of thing. So the accidents that occurred that have knocked down our mailbox, usually someone spun out and actually ran off the road. We actually had one person that ran off the road and was inebriated or whatever and stumbled through the property, and actually the van was upside down. It was a big mess. Somebody was trapped in the car, and
Oh, wow.
the mom came. It was a big mess, but that was one of probably at least 4 major accidents. I actually spun out myself on that very corner, but I was able to get out. But others is very dangerous because they think that they're doing good and they hit that curve, and if it's black ice, they're out of control, and it's our mailbox every time. So now we just have a piece
Yeah,
of a
your
mailbox,
mailbox.
you know, because we're trying to have a nice one, but it just wasn't working.
Okay.
Deal.
All right. Thank you for letting us know that. That's, I'm glad you're here so you can relay all this back to the public works department, the road department, so they know they have nice spreaders now and salt spreaders and all types of stuff. They're ready for the snow and black ice. We didn't get any lately, but we're ready for it. Anyone else?
I don't
Any-
know the road. Is there room for like the barrels? You know, they put those sometimes
No.
for the rails, stuff like that.
There's 2 driveways on that
Yeah,
corner as well.
that's not.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Marianne Bonilla, 621 Edwards Avenue.
All right.
I would like to say, first of all, I enjoyed myself at the prayer today. It was nice.
Oh,
Miss
great.
Gloria, you're the bomb. I've been here, when I walked in, I got here late. You were saying something about the cats.
Oh, I was saying that, somebody may have mentioned that they need to come get the cats, and I said I haven't seen a lot of cats
Well, come
lately
to my
because
backyard.
a lot of people, when they came and got the cats, they tagged the cats, and I haven't seen any on this side of Chiselhurst, except for 1 or 2 lately.
So
We used to
we
see
have-
like a whole lot of cats. That's what we're talking about.
So we have I have a major problems that the neighbors are coming to me because the cats are doing the necessities on their yards, and they think that this shed belongs to me. However, it was built before I purchased the property, and half of it is on my property and half of it is on the neighbor's property. And I've tried to speak to him over the years. I've also volunteered to to knock it down. But he wants me to clean the inside. Those are not my things. So anyway, I called code enforcement. Code enforcement went out, and he said there's nothing he can do to call the state. State's not picking up the phone. He told me
About
to
the
call-
cats?
About
The
I
shed.
called animal
The shed?
control about the cats, about the shed.
Oh, okay, all right.
I called animal control. Animal control is not picking any more cats because they're too packed. Because I wanted to get a trap now to grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the winter you have to put them in the garage, and I'm not a cat lover. I'm a dog lover.
Okay.
So that being said, I would love. It's horrible. I sent an email regarding the pictures of the shed, and last night I saw a raccoon going and a possum going there. So we having babies, cats running over the place, and I'm trying to keep my property clean and
Whose
neat.
land is this shed on?
I'm sorry.
Whose land is that shed on? Do you know?
I know his first name is Phil. It's 625
I
Elm.
just give the address.
625 Elm, I think it is.
625 Elm.
I'm 621. He's right next.
Someone
to me,
lives
to the
there
left.
though. Somebody lives there.
Yes, he does.
He's just letting that stuff happen.
Go.
It's his shed? Or
This is the way it goes. The
Okay.
dad owned the property. You know how they inherit properties out here. The dad owned the property. There was a tenant there when I first purchased my property. Tenant would try to reach out, speak to the owner. The owner was very hostile about it. So we let it go because we were more worried about the house. After the years, he came in to take care of his mom, and the dad passed away. He came down here from Texas to take care of his mother. So I tell him, if you own the property now, you're responsible for this. He's telling me, my dad built that. It's like me taking my property, there's something that doesn't belong there. I still have to take care of it.
Right.
So he's like, what are you gonna do with the debris? It's not my responsibility. But I told him that I wanted him to put it in writing, notarized. I'll bring a notary, let's get it in writing. If you write down, you empty it out and you write down, that's my medication, sorry about my ring. And you write it down that we're able, I have neighbors that are gonna help me take it down. But I'm not gonna touch that without him putting it in writing. And I asked code enforcement to help me, and he said he can't help me.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on their property and touch it or anything else like that. But I
No,
mean,
but it's falling apart.
well, we've been talking about animal control today. I guess we'll take a look at that one.
Right.
We'll have the municipal folks take a look, see what we can do.
So I'm sorry, you said what about animal control?
We've been talking about that today in regards to chickens. But I mean, obviously, the cat thing is a thing. I was talking about that earlier in Camden. There was 1,500 cats that need to get picked up.
But they
And,
just had, I believe they just picked up one that had
rabies.
rabies, yes.
So, I mean, obviously, that's a health issue. We have the gentleman from the Department of Health in the back. Blame the county, blame the county.
Chief,
So,
come on.
we're figuring something out to try to help you out.
Right, because spring is here before and they're doing it.
He said he does everything.
Well, that's you didn't say that, but I already called the health department.
Well, the
They told me they have
issue-
nothing to do with that.
But
They
the
don't have
issue
anything to do with
is,
that.
the issue is the property owner has that shed, and that's where the
So-
rodents are going into.
Right.
So we would have to reach out to the property owner
Right.
of the shed. But you wanted to come forward.
Yeah, the thing is, I talked to the code enforcement officer. At that time, he said when he went out there, the caller wasn't sure if that was, where the property line was as far as that incident. That's why I said he could do it at the time. But as far as the animals that's in and around that shed, usually what happens is the public calls the police. We come out there, we contact our AOC. If the cats are contained, they will come out and pick the cats, dogs. We have them pick raccoons up, pigs, whatever is in that area that's contained. They must be contained though. They're just running around. They're not going to come out unless the animals are contained.
But like I stated, I did call to get them trapped. They're not doing it because they have too many cats. They're not doing it right now. And I spoke to Monica. Monica, I forget her last name. And I've spoken to Heather from Animal Control, and they said they're not doing it. So at this point, my concern is, I have my survey, and I could prove to code enforcement that yes, that's on my property. And I want it down.
That the shed is on your property.
Yes, half of it is on my property.
Oh, half of it is.
Oh, this is your issue. Like, some things is just beyond the mayor. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all vote for me, but some things is beyond my control.
And I understand that. I'm hearing peace,
I get it. But it is annoying, and it is scary too if you go out in the backyard.
I have problems with a neighbor, and I have to turn off my alarm system,
Yeah.
not my ADT, my ringer, because of the cats coming back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
I'm up all night.
Yeah.
So there are some remedies for that. I'm not going to encourage you to sue your neighbor, but I mean there are some remedies. If
No, we'll
property
never
line
do
issues
that.
Are correct, but I'll work with the authorities and Ms. Gloria will figure out a way to take a look at it. If that group can't pick them up for some reason, maybe we'll look at some alternatives. And you could always blame the county in the back of the room too.
My thing is that if he can do it himself, I just want it in writing, and I'll handle it.
Okay.
My neighbors are willing to help me out.
We'll take a look at it though.
Yeah, let's see what we
Thank
can
you.
do.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Have
No
a blessed night.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you for your kind words about the National Day of Prayer today.
Yeah.
We were here earlier today, with people from all walks of life, and it was really a nice turnout. Before normally we'd be outside, but it was cold and I had a lot of seniors here, so we was inside. But thank you to everyone who came out today. It was really a nice turnout. It was really nice. It was uplifting and very encouraging. And also, we had First Baptist Church had their Women's Day, which was really nice too. Women empowerment from Salem County, Atlantic County,
Yeah.
Camden County, people, all nationalities, all walks of life. It was very diverse,
Yes.
and it was very nice. And I hope to be able to do it again soon. Anyone else from the public wish to come forth at this time to address the public? Or one, okay.
I don't want to get too wordy, but it's again LaRonda Pritchard from 213 Cleveland.